What up, what up, what up, what up? You know it is SP the Ghost.
It's your boy Shiglo Cello XD Block, Silverback Gorilla up in here.
It's a kid, Yuck Mouth, man.
Check out my homie Prince.
My homie, Prince James.
Crown TV,
Crown TV.
Crown TV Courts, you heard?
where they break down cases, man.
We use like high profile court cases to teach the young ones.
To show y'all how these RICO and gang laws work, you dig?
To show these youngins like, yo, man, that everybody, like, this was really gonna happen if you get into this, man. That's how the court's gonna treat you.
No gossip, no speculation, no weirdo man.
Ghost told you so. LOXD Block. Shout out to the homie Prince.
Tap in, man. Crown TV Courts. Yada da, boy.
Yeah, what's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to Crown TV Course, brought to you by Crown TV, of course. I go by the name of the Crown Prince. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. I want to give a special shout out to all of the members. Those are the people that you see represented on the bottom of the screen. If you want to become a member, you can join on the main channel page. If you have an Android, if you have an iPhone, you have to do it from another device. With the business out of the way, let's get to the topic of the day. All right, y'all, we're talking about Ralo, and more specifically, we're talking about this hearing that is for the appeal of his bond that was granted last week. And I want to start here because this is important. I talked to Ralo last week. I talked to Ralo personally, very respectfully, and he asked me to respect a certain element of this, which is dates and times as it relates to him being released. Now, if you watch this channel, you know that that's not something that we would give out. We don't give out information that would be detrimental to anybody in any way, especially somebody that we support. So I just wanted to clear that up. I don't blame Ralo for it. I blame the people who are relaying Ralo the information. The rest of this is just me doing my job as the media, which you may not respect today, but we all start somewhere, so remember that. Now, I did get to sit in on this hearing, and I do have the details. It's going to be a little unorthodox because I'm reading from notes that I took during the hearing. I wanted to start with Ralo's demeanor. Ralo is in very good spirits for about a good 15 to 20 minutes before Ralo knew the mic was on. We got to see and hear Ralo being Ralo, joking around with his lawyer, Don Samuel. We got to see a little bit of his humility and how humble Ralo is when he was told by his lawyer that the mic was on and he needed to be quiet. Now, also present for Ralo was his attorney, Brian Steele. For the U.S. Attorney's Office was Ryan Buchanan, who is a black U.S. attorney and who is also the attorney that brought up the superseding indictment at the last hearing. Now, I do not remember the judge's name, but it's important to note that this is not Judge Baverman. This is not the judge that initially granted this bond. This is a different judge, a very reasonable judge. He started out by apologizing to Ralo for all of this red tape, while at the same time acknowledging that the government has the right to this appeal. Now, he also stated his desire to get this thing done quickly as possible. He said, if Ralo is going to be released, I want him released as soon as possible. At the top of this hearing, this judge expressed some of the concerns he was having and also the information that he would like to be presented to him in the next few days. Now, all of those concerns revolve around one man, Jimmy Martin, who is going to be the head of the security detail that is going to be following Ralo around. Number one, he wants to know how much this man is being paid. He is concerned about the incentive of being paid for this 24-hour around-the-clock job and that being more important than right and wrong. So he wants a solution to the problem of whether or not Martin is going to report back to the court when or if he sees Ralo doing something wrong. So that is a major problem that the court has with Jimmy Martin. He is paid by Ralo and not the court. Now, he also expressed a concern about the title of custodian, which Jimmy Martin will be taking on if Ralo gets released. He asked if there are any other instances where this has happened. He didn't know of any. The lawyers brought up T.I., and there was somebody else, a Jared, I don't want to mess up the name, but Jared something, also in this district. Now, they also brought up that Epstein had applied for this and was denied, so that shouldn't be a problem going forward. Lastly, this judge laid out a schedule going forward. It's a very short schedule. Like he said, he wants this thing done and out of the way if Ralo is going to be released. So by Tuesday, you can expect a briefing from the government with all of their arguments included. And that following Friday next week, you can expect a response from Ralo. Shortly after that, the judge is going to call another hearing, and we will know the fate of this motion. So let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe. It's the Crown Prince. Peace, y'all.